electronic spreadsheet. In our previous video, we had discussed about the LibreOffice Calc and where we use the LibreOffice Calc and what is the use of it. So today in this video, we will discuss the practical concepts of LibreOffice Calc. So first of all, you must know how to open the LibreOffice. So let's see. This is our LibreOffice Calc. In this, let's discuss the formulae with cell addresses and operators. It works just like a variable. Let us take one example for calculating the volume of a box with given length. Here I will write the length, then width, then the height, after that I will fill the values. Let us suppose 12, 14 and the height is 16. We want to find the volume of the box. From here you can see the alphanumeric characters are by default left aligned and the numeric data types are right aligned. So if I want to find the volume, I will click over it. I will start my formula with equals to sign. Then to find the volume, simply start the bracket, then I will write A2 multiplied by B2 cell multiplied by C2 cell. Press enter, you can see the result. Now if you want to add the sheet in a workbook, then click on this plus sign. So now let's create a simple spreadsheet to prepare a shopping bill of stationery. First of all, I will fill this with the item, quantity and the unit price. Here I will write the items name. Let us suppose I am writing register, notebook, pens. Here I am going to write the quantity 3, 12, 4. This I will write the unit price. Now let's rename this sheet name. From here sheet 2 tab, I will click on this and I will move to this rename sheet. This I rename this with item bills. Press OK. The name of the sheet will be renamed. Now if you want to insert a column, then simply click where you want to insert a column. Click right. Here it will show you to insert columns before or insert columns after. If you want to insert the columns before, you can simply click over it. You can see the columns are inserted. If you want to delete this column, delete the entire column, then click on OK. The column will be deleted. So let's calculate the simple functions like sum, average, maximum, minimum and count. For that we have to prepare one table. Let's take one example of the marks name, science subject, marks maths. Then I will take Punjabi subject. Here I will calculate the sum, then average, then the maximum marks of the student, minimum marks of the student, and total count of the subjects. Let us suppose the names of the students are Rahul, Priya, Ram, Sham. Freehand, I am writing the marks of the students. So let's see how you can find the sum. Simply you will start with equals to the name of the function sum, then you have to write the numbers, the name of the cells, that is B2, C2, comma and D2. Close the bracket and see the sum. Now you can use the same formula for the other students by dragging the column. If you want to find the average, start with equals to sign, then the name of the function. After it, we'll write B2, C2, comma D2. Close the brackets, click over it. You can see the average. Drag it. You can calculate the other average marks of the students. If you want to find the maximum marks, simply you can write equals to maximum function, then in the bracket you will write B2 cell C2 D2. Close the bracket. You want to find the maximum marks of the other students, you can simply drag it. To find the minimum, write equals to min, then B2, C2 and D2. Okay. You will find the minimum marks from the subjects science, mathematics and Punjabi. If you want to count the total number of subjects equals to count, write the name of the cells B2, C2 and D2. Close the bracket, press enter, then you can find the count of the cells. Simply drag it. In this way you can find the sum, average, maximum and minimum marks and count of the subjects. Now let's begin with the new topic, formatting the cells. In this, how you can format the cell. Click on this number format. You can see the same tools are present in my standard toolbar. The number, the percentage, the currency, add decimal position, remove decimal position. So I will click over it. So these are my formatting tools present here. So let's start. The formatting of the cell range as scientific. First of all, I will click on the format, move to this, then I will click on the number. The scientific will show me the options like this. This is the scientific cell range. If I want to format the range of cells to display the times, simply move to format, then date. You can see the date. By default the date is like 03/05 and the year. Again go to the format. you want to format the time will be appeared like this. By default, the settings of the times are this. So these are the formatting tabs from where you can format, you can change the date style, you can change the time style, you can change the number style. If you want to remove some decimal positions, you can remove it. And if you want to add some decimal positions, you can click over the General tab and you can add the decimal position in your cell. So that's all for this video. In the LibreOffice, you can find the formatting in the Format tab. Thank you very much. If you find any problem in this video, you can simply comment in the comment section. Thank you.